Oh, come on. There we go. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live stream of Raven Plays. I'm your humble host, Raven 800. Today, we are continuing Mecha March Madness. This time, we are playing Iron Brigade. This is an oldie but goody. Used to play this back when it first came out, in I believe 2011. And it is basically a mecha-style third-person shooter tower defense game. Pretty fun, if you ask. Like if I do say so myself. So let's go ahead and get her started. Soldier, we need your help. Can we have permission to upload error reports when they occur? No.
The enemy crushed my legs, but he couldn't crush my spirit. And he couldn't stop me from serving my country. I met Farnsworth in the radio corps of the Pacific. Didn't talk much. We just listened to enemy broadcasts, hoping to hear a code, a signal, anything. What we heard, no one was prepared for. Where it came from, nobody knew. Farnsworth and I were the only survivors, but after the broadcast, we were not the same. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, or in our case, smarter. Suddenly, I could create miraculous machines to help the war's wounded walk again. And suddenly, I was the toast of the town.
Huh. Kind of like Huey.
Until people saw Farnsworth's creation. Why walk when you can bring the world to you? From the safety of your own bed, take it all in. Devour the world. Did the tubes drive him mad? Or did his madness use the tubes to escape the prison of his mind? All we know for sure is that the tubes are the plague to end all plagues. The nation requires our service. And so, without hesitation, we return to our trenches. And march.
Alright, so that's pretty much the long and short of the game's synopsis. So yeah, remember kids, television bad. But yeah, the game takes place in a World War II kind of era aesthetic. And I thought it was pretty hilarious, so we're going to use the controller for this one. Alright, let's get it started.
What, are your legs broken? On your feet, soldier.
Yeah! Now that's a trench.
And take that mask off. You'll get used to the smell.
Alright, so here we get to choose what our character looks like. Let's see, Frank Woodruff Jr. Fights to rid the world of tubes, reckless abandon, risk taker, and family man. Seeks to avenge his crippled father. Loves to sleep with his wife. Has a perfectly groomed lawn. Not bad, not bad. Morris Hardy. Decorated war hero. Killed 30 enemies with a tree branch. Wow. Here's Monovision Squeals in his sleep. Had a brief stint as a cosmetic salesman. Doesn't remember his grandchildren's names. Oh, that sucks. Claude Stanley, third cousin of the Queen. Once created a bomb out of kitchen appliances. Has perfect teeth. Invented his own fencing technique. And finds American television obtuse. He must be the Brit. Joseph Gowalski. Has a Monovision head hanging on his wall. Got a BB gun for his 3rd birthday. Eats Polish sausage for every meal. Did a stand-up routine at his uncle's funeral. Oh, God. Runs a black market business on the side. Woo! I think we'll just go ahead and be Frank Woodruff Jr. Because why not be the son of the man who got his legs run over in battle?
Well, we didn't recruit you for your looks. Let's get you ready for action. Son, you are standing in the greatest invention that military science has ever devised for keeping a soldier safe on the battlefield. The trench. The only way to get hurt in a trench is to get out of the trench. So we've made some small modifications to eliminate that need. Mechanical legs, fresh water supply, full bar, latrine, cigar humidor, first aid kit, etc., etc. Let me show you how it works. You can start by looking up at the sky. Nicely done. We've got intel the tubes will be attacking our coastal ammo depot. Now let's get that training bucket in motion.
Pretty nimble for a big-ass mech.
Great. We'll be marking key assets for you to defend with these green flares. You can monitor the integrity of the ammo depot with this meter. Make sure you defend those assets with your life. Let's try some target practice. Now take aim at that fake tube target and blow it away. Nice shooting, Marine. Destroying tubes will gain you experience. As you gain experience, you'll be promoted to higher ranks. Higher ranks authorize use of better trench equipment. Your guns will automatically reload when you empty them, but you can manually reload them too. Nice work. Don't worry about ammo. We've got more than enough bullets for those two bastards. Our intel was right. Here they come, soldier.
Is this your plan, Frank Woodruff? To send another innocent man to die in your place? When you could join me today and end all this bloodshed? Well, I too have created a lineman with a single-minded desire to spread the broadcast and destroy anything that blocks the sea.
Direct your fire on those resistors. We're expecting more waves of tubes. We'll be marking their conduits when we detect a tube presence. Farnsworth can send his monovisions through multiple conduits at once. Stay vigilant. That's the ticket. Your mobile trench can take a beating, but eventually it'll give out.
That I'm really
Check your
jealous
gauge
of.
and be careful.
But I have something you'd be jealous about. Red Lobster Cheddar Bay Biscuit. Oh!
It appears that you underestimated your new trench money. It takes a bold man to shoot an enemy that can't shoot back. Lucky for him, I have one that will. May he spread the wisdom of the broadcast.
Those Tommies will park off in the distance and attack their target. Get out there and take them down.
I would kill for a cheddar biscuit right
Good
now from
idea
Red
to reload
Lobster.
your weapon
Oh!
between waves.
Tomato soup sounds pretty good too. Oh, what? Oh,
Good job, Marine. We're picking up a massive tube broadcast. You won't be able to handle this one alone. We're coming for you.
Whoa. Okay, looks like I've got reinforcements. They're worth plowing through a city for you. Whoa! Even the battleship has walker units?
Marine. Damn tubes.
I totally forgot about that. Tommy's has alluded to commies. Yeah, you're not just saying that because their leader is a Russian dude, right? All turrets! All Docker! So if I remember correctly, this game is still available on Steam and is up to 4-player co-op. Land battleship! 12 out of 10 game. And look at the size of those guns!
Dad, I had the situation under control. You didn't have to.
I'll have you call me sir when we're in uniform.
Sir, but,
No time for chit-chat, soldier. A situation has developed. We've finally located the source of the broadcast. That's the good news. The bad news is, we're gonna have to fight through one unholy nightmare after another to get there. So let's get started.
That sucks.
Thanks to your earlier efforts, the ammo depot is safe. We have to get you back out on that beach. Reports from the front line speak of a new breed of tube, one that's hell-bent on destruction. Don't let them get too close or this ship's going down. And believe it or not, I'm not the best swimmer.
I was about to comment about how it sucks that he's stuck in this iron lung. Then he goes ahead and makes the commentary for me. But yeah, this is supposed to be a 4-player co-op game, which is pretty awesome. I remember me and 3 of my other buddies used to play this game all the time. It was fun. And it's not bad for a 2011 game. It used to run on games for Windows Live, though, which was why I guess a lot of people stopped playing it.
This is your trench bay, Marine. Customize your trench here between missions. I'll recommend gear for each mission based on our best intel, and also my gut, which is infallible as far as you're concerned. You're free to ignore my gut, but I don't recommend it. Oh, it's talking right now. Can you hear it? It just said you'll want to equip that new sniper cannon on this next mission. Each weapon occupies a specific number of slots on your trench. For example, sniper cannons take up 2 slots. It'll replace both machine guns on either side of your trench. Now you're ready to launch the mission. Feel free to deploy when you're ready.
I feel like one of those Titans from Command & Conquer, Tiberian Sun. I can see that many good oldies just don't have the support they needed to survive long enough to be popular. Yeah, I think after a while, Double Fine was able to get the rights back from Games for Windows Live, and so they re-released it on Steam so that people can now play it without Games for Windows Live, which was pretty awesome. Sniper cannon. Let's see, what can I get from the shop? Buy items, core items. Paint job? Double Fine paint job 100. Nah, we're good. Well, I grew up on the Tiberian Sun games. I grew up on Command & Conquer, period. Ready to deploy. Actually, let's modify the Marine, shall we? Change Marine? Nah. We'll keep the same Marine. Ready to deploy.
3 conduits have erupted just off the coastline. You'll need to protect the ship as we prepare to shove off. If they breach the hull, we'll never make it out of here. You're not going to be able to hold this beach by yourself. We're authorizing the use of the ship's emplacement cannons. We've deployed some emplacement bases to mark good locations for turrets. Let's get a shotgun turret down on the forward emplacement base to deter incoming tubes.
There we go. And here comes the tower defense part. Hold left bumper to aim, right bumper to deploy. Oh, release to deploy.
Shotgun turret inbound to your location. Each emplacement occupies a section of the battlefield. Keep the boundaries in mind when placing them.
I think when I first played it, I was like 11, 12.
When you kill tubes, they drop scrap.
My
Collect
bro
the scrap.
and me tagged
We can
me
use
out
that
on
energy to
mission
launch
after
helpful
mission to
emplacements
beat
for
it.
you. Your trench is equipped with
Make a new
powerful
save every
magnet
60
that you can
seconds.
activate to
Yeah,
collect scrap.
to revert back to. Yeah, because there were some missions where it's like...
Nicely done.
There were some missions where you go on and like... They would just wreck your shit if you weren't prepared.
You'll need to watch our flank, too. Get a turret down on the second emplacement base to guard the other side of the ship.
I know, right? Oh my god. The golden age of gaming was definitely the 80s and 90s, it seems. And the early 2000s.
Great. Put emplacements almost anywhere you want on the battlefield. Make sure you're putting down enough to form a solid defense. Tubes are getting stronger. Let's use some scrap energy to increase an emplacement's efficiency.
Coming back home from school, watch some Ed, Edd and Eddy, then off to play CNC or Legend of Zelda.
Good job. We're ready.
I remember the first CNC game I played was, what was it? I think it was Red Alert for the PlayStation. Because a cousin of mine had it for the PlayStation, and when I played it, I was like, wow, this game's pretty freaking awesome. But of course, it was way more difficult to play on the console than it was to play on the PC. But then I learned that the game could actually be bought and played on the PC, and I was just like, oh my god! And my first PC Command & Conquer game was Tiberium Sun. I remember downloading the demo off of freaking AOL Games.
I must admit your tin man had made me very angry, so I have created a Blitzer to deliver my displeasure directly to your troops. Can you see how brightly it glows? Red with rage, Frank. My rage for you.
I hate to say it, but this one's coming after you. Don't let it get close. One of them blows up in your face, and it can take your whole trench out of commission.
I liked the aesthetic of Tiberium Sun. I know that the game wasn't like perfect, but like I loved it a lot more than the regular. Like I love the isometric 3D style of it.
I've spotted the enemy.
It took me a long time though, as a kid, to figure out
Need a shotgun turret, sir.
how to like properly play the Tiberium Sun game. I remember playing on Westwood Online, I think it was, and I would lose many a matches to people who were like not even like better than I was.
It scrambles the tube circuitry and makes them slower than trench discharge fluid in January. Use it near your shotgun turrets to slow enemies down in front of them. Good job, Marine.
Here they come. Need a shotgun turret, sir. Yeah, nice.
As a kid, I only had one harvester all the time.
Hurry up and reload. Come on.
Looks like there are more coming.
No wonder it took me years to beat any mission. Yeah. See, I didn't know that you could build multiple. I didn't know that you could build multiple buildings of the same type, and I sure as heck did not know that you could increase production by building more of the same building. Because apparently if you build more than one barracks or one war factory, you can actually build twice as fast. I don't know how far it multiplied, but I remember reading like later on that
you can get a closer look at your enemies.
It would actually multiply the build speed for your. Oh, now they give me the zoom in, zoom out feature. But yeah, I remember building more than one barracks or war factory would actually increase productivity.
This is not good.
It wasn't until I was much older and had a better understanding of how the game worked that I was actually able to play with an effective strategy.
Need a shotgun turret, sir.
I think it wasn't until I played StarCraft 2 that I actually learned how to properly set up like build queues and stuff for my army. Back to this game. You have a favorite build? I'm sure there's tons of bots and weapons. I remember me and my friend used to me and my friends would kind of like split the roles. So we would have like one person who would use like a light mech or a light trench and like just focus on deploying turrets all over the place. And then we had other people would use like the regular or like heavy trenches, which moved a lot slower than the light trench, but would pack on like more weaponry and stuff.
I need to sink that ship once and for all, and I have just the thing to do it. His name alone is too technical for you to comprehend. Why don't you just call him Big Willy?
Oh god, Big Willy.
It's a monster. Give him everything you got, man. Don't let him near the ship.
StarCraft 2 really taught me how to play RTSs with actual strategy instead of just being a filthy casual. strategy. Yeah.
Guns aren't ready yet.
Oh, I remember you could pick up loot crates. Loot box retrieved. I think this was the first game that I actually saw loot crates in.
This ship is set to sail. Come on aboard, Marine.
Woo, gold medal. Yeah, I mean, StarCraft, you know, there was as much strategy, like, StarCraft had as much strategy as Command and Conquer, I think. Because in StarCraft, ultimately what you do, you build base structures, you build you build resource gatherers. Well, you focused on resource gathering, then base building, and then harassment and expansion. That was kind of the meta. With Command and Conquer, it's kind of the same thing, but with Command and Conquer, it doesn't require as many resource gatherers just to manage your economy. I think Tiberium's Sun, though, of all the Command and Conquer games, had the most expensive units for the GDI. And I think the first Command and Conquer was kind of the same, too. Because the idea of the GDI, where they were, like, they had very powerful, like, they had stronger units, which naturally made them more expensive. But as a result, they were kind of late gamers. Whereas Nod had great potential to be early rushers, as opposed to waiting for the right moment to strike, as their units were cheaper. And their late game technology revolved more around stealth and guerrilla tactics.
Lad's been cooking up some new flying monovisions. We've got a new emplacement for you, the flak turret. Equip this beauty to knock his monos out of the sky.
Okay.
You can join up with other Marines to take on the Tube Menace together. Stop by the radio room to search for brothers in arms, or invite your friends directly aboard the ship.
So there's that co-op feature that I was talking about, where now, since I'm level 2, I can now join and play with other people. Med tank, medium tank for Nod was 600, and GDI heavy tank was 700. Nod buggy was 300, GDI Humvee was 400. I want to say the GDI medium tank was 700. The Humvee was 500. The buggy was 400, and the Nod light tank was, I think, 500 or 600. No, I think, yeah, it was 600. And then, of course, the GDI had the Mammoth tank, which was like freaking 2,500 credits. Or like 1,400 credits, I forget. But yeah, here's the radio room. Basically matchmaking, recruit old friends, or find new battle companions. Customize it in a trench. Let's see if we have anything available.
Now customize your emplacements.
Sweet.
Just like your weapons, emplacements come in different sizes. Emplacements come in 3 categories: light weapons, heavy weapons, and support. Experiment with different emplacement loadouts to take down the tubes.
Alright, so modify emplacements. Placement 4. light turrets, makeshift flak turret. Alright. Modify marine. Got no hats. Change outfit. Got no additional outfit. Modify core. Shop. Buy items. Core items. Paint job. Weapons. Machine guns. Standard machine gun. Nice sniper cannons. Standard sniper cannon. Light sniper. Lots 2. Black machine gun. Abilities black. Not equals light tank, GDI medium, and mammoth. Yep. And then in place of the light tank, or in place of the medium tank, the Nod had the stealth tank. And then GDI had the, I think it was, yeah, Nod had the artillery, light tanks, stealth tanks. GDI had mammoth tanks, medium tanks, and I think ICBM launchers for artillery. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm cleaning something right on my desk. Ugh. Alright, let's do a standard machine gun. Because I think I only have... Oh, I do have standard machine guns. Okay, cool. Boop. Have to buy another standard machine gun. The flame tank. Yes, that's right. That's right. And then the flame tank was later turned into the Devil's Tongue in Tiberium Sun. I remember. Alright, upgrading our cannons. Let's go, boy! I think we already have the dampening generator. Yep. Alright, let's pick our mission.
The war effort has taken back the airfield, and we need you to hold it so that we can deliver supplies to the front lines. We're expecting a large amount of aerial monovisions in this area, so make sure you bring the right equipment. Vlad is behind some curious weather patterns at these high altitudes, so stay alert. And make sure you guard the backside of the control tower. You don't want those monos to catch you with your pants down.
Alright. Pour myself something to drink real quick. Stay hydrated, gamers. Alright. And let's get on with the mission. Modify weapons. Shotgun. I don't think we're gonna need the shotgun. Ready to deploy.
Welcome to the last operational airfield in all of Europe. Every day, brave pilots navigate through flying tubes and erratic weather to deliver life-sustaining supplies from this airfield. We must fight to ensure they're able to continue doing so.
The problem with your thinking, Woodruff, is that it's just so pedestrian. Let me show you the heights to which the broadcast can soar. And let me show you how quickly these aerial monovisions can tear apart your fragile control tower.
Ha! Vlad doesn't know that we've been developing flak turrets for just such an enemy. Get some of them on the field right now.
All right.
Ah!
They're gone for now.
Black is good for aerial units. So when you see the enemy, like when you see flying enemies, you can deploy flak turrets.
Aerial attack. I'm not in the mood for this.
Nice work, Marine. Placement confirmed.
Here they come.
Blitzer's charging you. Quick, take them out.
Die, tube.
Yes, bonus damage versus air.
I've spotted the enemy.
They're gone for now.
Let's see about putting
Here they come.
disruptor here.
Ah! Perfect.
Yeah, they are. They can be very hard to hit.
That helps.
Feel that? A high-pressure system of destruction is coming your way. I will now make the skies unleash their full fury upon your soul.
Looks like Farnsworth is brewing up a storm. Watch the ground for electrified hotspots.
Taste this. Taking damage. So much for you, tube.
Did you tell them to slow down?
Let's set up some defenses. What can I
Well, that's
get
what the disruptor's for.
spotted the enemy.
Start putting some turrets down for protection.
Fresh meat! Shotgun turret, sir. All right. That's the last of them.
So, nowadays I'm not too big into tower defense games, but
Spotted the enemy.
this was kind of like the perfect kind of blend of tower defense, because it basically put you right in the action, instead of just being like a hovering commander overlooking the battlefield. Yeah, maybe I should have equipped it a shotgun.
What can I get you?
Need a shotgun turret, sir. Here come some resistors. Right over there. Die, tube. Hurry up and reload. Come on. Okay, this looks like the time to set up our defenses. Shotgun turret, sir.
What are we supposed to make it out of, soldier? You gotta send us the scrap.
Blitzer attack. I got this.
Mixing tower defense and first-person shooter.
This is not good.
Like what Sanctum does, wave defense and FPS for third person. Oh shit!
Fire.
I was not paying attention. A little more fun
I'm
rather
smelling
than
diesel. That's not a good
only
sign.
tower defense routing is routing and stuff. Yeah.
Today's forecast? You're dead!
I think I've got a hydraulic leak. This is not good. Ah! Not sure how much longer she can hold it down.
Doing my best to distract you. Well, stop it!
I'm smelling diesel. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, place that there.
I think I've got a hydraulic leak. Okay. This looks like the time to set up our defenses. Need a shotgun turret, sir. Not sure how much longer she can hold together.
I've been trying to give you is information, the wisdom of the broadcast. Luckily, my new Vault Dropper is here to rain my wisdom down upon you. Receive my teaching from the sky.
Oh,
Got a
shit.
big one inbound. Look to the skies.
Taste this! I think I've got a hydraulic leak.
Ah, well. The problem just kind of solved itself now, didn't it?
Now that was fun. I'd pay to watch you do that again.
Well, if you're so insistent on paying me, feel free to support me on my coffee account. Link down in the description. Shameless plug. Selker Mark 1. Small, nimble frame that proves size doesn't matter. While not might be able to carry the most impressive weapons, it more than makes up for in its ability to throw a wide variety of emplacements for a small amount of scrap. So yeah, smaller cores allowed you to place more. Smaller cores allow you to place more emplacements. Larger cores allow you to place fewer emplacements but carry more guns. Woo! Cash reward and standard sniper cannon. Woo! More cash rewards!
We've got a new toy for you, a Mortar Turret. This heavy emplacement drops large explosives on groups of monovisions. We probably shouldn't test that one out on the ship anymore.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't. Alright. Let's see here.
You can now customize your trench chassis. Chassis come in a variety of configurations. Each chassis has a different number and type of weapon and emplacement slots. Assault chassis have more weapon slots and fewer emplacement slots. Engineering chassis have fewer weapon slots and more emplacement slots. Try out different chassis types to find the trench loadout that fits your style.
So yeah, you see, the McGarry Mark 1 is a heavy chassis. You can carry bigger guns, but you're sacrificing emplacements. Essentially, you're the gun, right? Firing a mortar on your own ship. Yeah, that sounds unsafe. Yeah, it is. The Selker Mark 1 is a light chassis or engineering chassis. You have more entrenchment options, but you carry lesser guns, like lesser weaponry. So that's why I was saying when I was playing with friends, we'd have to switch it up a bit. So we'd have one person acting as the basically the tank, one person acting as backup, and two people or two or one people acting as the engineer, going around placing emplacements, because for the engineer, emplacements are cheaper. Wide variety of emplacements for a small amount of scrap. Yep. Light mech, more emplacements. All over the place. Yep. Because it's faster, it moves faster. And, it moves faster. And, because it moves faster, you utilize that speed to run around the field and place down, turrets. But I think I'm going to switch to that. Try it out. Why is there no item equipped? Just embrace the zoomies. Yeah, zoomies and boomies. Because the shotguns. Alright. Placements. Port. Alright, we've already got dampening generators. Hit a sonic wave that slows down enemy movement. Alright, modify placements. Makeshift black. Mortar Turret, dampening generator. No. Light turrets. Makeshift shotgun turret. Oh yeah! Alright. Yeah. Alright. Let's get on with it.
This railway provides the easiest route to safety for surviving civilians. We must ensure that it stays operational. We've gotten word that Vlad's been working on a new type of thick tube armor. You'll need to outfit your trench with some explosive weapons to combat this. Also, watch for aerials coming across the water and enemies flanking from behind the station.
Alright. So, Independence Rail Station. Heavy attacks are coming from the city. Aerial attacks are coming from the water. Sneak attacks from the tunnel. Let's do it.
The destruction caused by Vlad's creations is truly devastating. The civilians in this area have lost their homes and are living in a war zone. Clear the train yard of tubes so they may escape to a safer place.
You men of war, you think bullets are the answer to everything. Bullets are not the answer, Frank. Especially not when you are fighting my new breakers.
Those armored tubes shrug off normal bullets. Use explosive weapons to crack their thick shells.
Okay. This looks like the time to set up our defenses.
Alright, so that's where the aerial attacks will be coming from. And I guess this is where they're flanking from the tunnel. Yeah, they're tough. They're super tough. Bop, 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 bop. Oh.
Why don't they just give up? That helps.
Alright, let's see if we can't get them. I'm pretty sure they're weak from behind. Nope, not even.
Nice work, Marine.
The perspective with different classes or sizes of mechs. The light was small. The light small one is really small in comparison to the larger boyos. Yep.
Need a shotgun turret, sir. All right, that's the last
I love
of
that your dude is on a walking sandbag platform. Yeah, so they call these mechs trenches. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da-bum.
Tubes, over there.
Oh, these are Tommies, okay.
Shotgun turret, sir. We're taking fire. Ah!
I love that that's their name, trenches. Yeah.
Why don't they just give up?
Yeah, it's like, imagine if we had something like this during World War I. Trench warfare would never be the same again.
Here they come.
Mobile defense trench platforms. Yeah, pretty much.
Why don't they just give up?
Everywhere is no man's land. Revised World War I. Yeah. Revised World War I statement. Everywhere is no man's
One
land.
artillery cannon, please, sir.
Watch out! You've got some aerial enemies now.
It's a good thing I put down a flak turret.
shotgun is so much more fun up close.
Nice work, Marine.
Need a shotgun turret, sir.
Blitzer's charging you. Quick, take him out.
Shotgun is so much more fun up close. All right, that's the last of them.
Yeah, the game is a lot easier with 4 players because you don't have to manage so many locations at once. But this game and Toy Soldiers were super fun games.
Dampening generator, sir.
It's Big Willy!
Shotgun is so much more fun up close.
They're out on base.
One artillery cannon, please, sir. Fresh meat. From the air. Oh, the shotgun is so much more fun up close. Okay, this looks like the time to set up our defenses.
I'd make more commentary, but my character's doing it for me.
Affirmative.
Aerial swarm. No problem. This is not good. Getting attacked from the air. Oh, the shotgun is so much more fun up close.
Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade these turrets now.
I've spotted the enemy.
Not very smart sending breakers with berserkers.
Blitzer attack. I got this. One artillery cannon, please, sir.
Let's set up some defenses. What can I get you?
Doing good so far, though.
Hey, Tommy's here! We're taking fire.
Nice work, Marine.
All right.
This is it.
I just noticed that this thing has 4 exhaust ports. Or 4 mufflers. Big Willy! That breaker lost his head.
10-car train to freedom.
The Ace of Spades! The Ace of Spades! Ooh. Sprinting biped legs. Why walk when you can run? With these legs equipped, press and hold the A button to sprint. Ironized collection prong. The ICP used magnets to collect scrap for you. No one is quite sure how it works. It's magnets. Makeshift mine layer. Mine layer dispenses landmines over time. A camouflage cover allows it to stay hidden from turret attacking tubes. Huh. Standard artillery cannon. Black machine gun. Alright. Woo! 2 standard shotgun.
The mine layer pumps out streams of explosive landmines. The boys have put some camouflage on it so it'll stay hidden from the tubes. Just the slightest touch from a tube, and we'll be swimming in showers of wire and goo.
Again with the explosives on the ship.
I designed this next turret because I know you're incredibly lazy. The ionized collection prong will suck up nearby scrap. Drop it where you expect some tube carnage to save yourself a trip.
Woo! Free scrap! Pour myself another drink. Give me a second. Alright.
You can now customize your trench legs. Each leg type has a different ability that you can activate on the battlefield. Experiment with different legs to find out what works for you.
I think we're going to stick with machine guns for now. Loaded with special anti-air munition, this dual-barrel machine gun will tear through aerial enemies like 10 hot knives through butter. Unfortunately, they're more like plastic knives and don't work as well against hardier ground-based enemies. That's what I thought. Alright. Shred. Built with this specially designed fletchet rounds, this formidable weapon shaves the scrap off of those dirty tubes. Though the S1 variant does slightly less damage, each bullet has a chance to generate a piece of scrap for additional turrets and upgrades. Ooh, that would actually go nice. Like knives through butter, but more like plastic knives. Don't get too excited. Jeez. I mean, 1.8 damage, that's not bad. The fatty machine gun. Larger caliber and shorter barrel lend themselves to the nickname of this weapon. Soldiers in the field have reported feeling mildly uncomfortable by its girth. Modify emplacements. Let's see here. Makeshift mine layer. The mine layer would probably be better. What's the scrap cost compared to the artillery? Makeshift artillery, 100 scrap versus 90 scrap? That's a bit of an upgrade. Oh, we have a dampening generator Mark II, huh? Okay. So then... modify emplacements. Hey. Oh, I have to buy it. My bad. Makeshift repair crane. Don't really need that just yet. Okay, that's a makeshift shotgun turret, so let's unequip. Chop, sell, placements. It's not going to give me enough. That's fine. I'm okay with this.
The tubes are trying to cut off our fuel supply, which would effectively render your trench useless. There are multiple targets they could try to destroy, so make sure to stay aware of your surroundings. Grenadiers have been spotted in the area, so be sure to protect your emplacements. Keep your eyes peeled. There have been reports of a gas leak in the area. The origin of the gas is currently unknown, but I'll tell you now, it wasn't me. I would have said something if it was.
That's funny. It's a gas leak, but I'll tell you now, wasn't me. Like, dude, is it even possible for gas to escape that iron lung you're in? Oh. Alright. Oh, let me see here.
The tubes are trying to cut off our fuel supply, which would effectively render your trench useless.
Okay, frequent gas attacks. There's nothing that says that there are aerial
so make
targets.
sure to stay aware of your surroundings.
So it should be good.
Grenadiers have been spotted in the area, so be sure to protect your emplacements. Keep your eyes peeled. There have been reports of a gas leak in the area. The origin of the... Running at full capacity, this refinery makes 5,000 gallons of fuel a day. That's enough to last one trench an entire week. We must not lose this supply.
Alright.
Uh-oh. There they are. Resistors. This shredder gun will help peel off some extra scrap from those tubes.
They're gone for now.
So I think the main strategy here is to stick with the mines. So,
Hot
put mine
soup
there.
coming through.
I think it is only fair that we have this war on a level playing field. And by level, I mean free of all these tiresome turrets of yours. I'm sending down a powerful burst transmitter to destroy them all! Let nothing stand between us, old friend.
The burst transmitter can't see your camouflaged emplacements. Use mine generators to shut them down. Looks like there are more coming.
Excellent. The mines are working perfectly. Oh. I got a scrap drop. Sweet. I forgot that they do that sometimes. They'll drop like bonus scrap for you to use.
Order complete.
Yeah, I got a gun too.
I forgot I had the sprint ability.
Take this.
Alright.
Not only does my gas attack serve to obscure your vision, but it has added benefit of smelling
Absolutely terrible!
joke on this, Marines.
We can't see anything through that gas. Find the source and take it out.
Yeah, die, dude. I've spotted the enemy. Yeah, burst yourself.
Looks like there are more coming. Confirmed. Here comes Big Willy. These guys are tough.
Let's see how well he holds up against the mines. Pretty well, apparently. But he didn't last long enough to do damage. Oh, there's another Big Willy.
This shredder gun will help peel off some extra scrap from those tubes.
They're at our base.
I noticed.
Die, tube.
Oh, that was rough. But that definitely gave us a lot of scrap.
Roger.
And boop. And boop.
Nice.
That takes care of the middle lanes.
know if it doesn't get there.
So much for you, Tube. Here they come.
Oh, this will be interesting
Just
to
a
watch.
Yeah, I got a gun too.
Blitzer's charging you. Quick, take him out.
Time to pick up some scrap.
Apparently the blitzers ran into my mines. Good. Good. All according to plan.
Spotted the enemy. So much for you, Tube.
This has got a pretty good distance for the sprint.
This shredder gun will help peel off some extra scrap from those tubes. Yeah, I got a gun too. This is not good.
There we go. By the way, this is an open invitation to all of my viewers. If I'm ever playing or streaming a co-op game that you might own and you wish to join me or help out, feel free to let me know. The basic rule of thumb is just don't be an asshole, don't be a dick, and yeah, I'm more than happy to play games with every single one of you.
Yeah, die, Tube!
Order complete.
Oh wow, this one made it through.
Looks like there are more coming.
I don't play a lot of online games. Yeah, well, you should. I'm just teasing.
Here comes some resistors. Right over there. Ha
They're gone for now.
Oh man, these mine layers make it too easy.
It's raining scrap.
This is wave 13 of 15.
Gas attack. Here comes some resistance. Right over there. Yeah, die, Tube!
Let's set up some defenses. What can I get you?
Hey, Tommy's here! a gun, too. Nice! This is not good. So much for you, Tube. Take this!
I believe this is the final wave?
Just a bit longer.
It's Big Willy!
So much for you, Tube.
And that's it. Those mines worked really well.
Let's gas up that trench and get you back on board.
Ace of Spades. Is this your card? Oh, wait. My mistake. That was my card. Has anyone ever tried doing that where, like, they mess up a card trick and then they go, is this your card? And it's like, oh, wait, my mistake. That was my card. Quick Load Tripod Legs. The Quick Load Tripod Legs lockdown ability significantly decreases reload times, allowing you to spend more time pumping bullets into tubes. Sometimes success is just one quick load away. Don't mind if you do. That was horrible, Spiral. God. It took me a second. I'm like, did he just make a pun? He made a pun. Oh. The Flower. Named for its shells that explode into smaller bomblets. Covering a larger area, this wicked gun leaves a lasting impression on those dirty tubes. Oh, the Flower, not the Flower. Standard mine layer, sweet. Light grenade launcher. Ooh. Plain tree paint job. Rosie. Named after the iconic gal, this modified industrial tool packs quite a punch. This short-range explosive weapon is just what the doctor ordered if any armored tubes are troubling you. I'm starting to remember now. The reason why they had loot drops was because you actually had to grind out certain levels in order to get certain weapons and stuff that could actually help you along your campaign. Pick on my pun, then mispronounce flower. Yeah, you know what? Shut. Shut. Just shut.
Repairing your trench in the field can be time-consuming. We've remedied this problem with the new repair crane. Deploy one to fix up your trench before you go down.
Yep. Alright.
This mission's a little different, Marine. We're going on the offensive.
Oh.
You won't be defending any assets this time. Destroy whatever Vlad has waiting for you, and come back in one piece.
We're actually going on the offensive this time. How interesting. In that case, I'll switch up my chassis to the McGreary. Change the legs to the quick load tripods. Modify weapons. Cluster bombs. Standard artillery cannon, range 200. Shock. Dancer's shock grenades will paralyze and trigger seizures in the tubes on impact. When multiple targets are hit at once, they seem to dance in unison. An effect that some find quite beautiful. Interesting. Weapons. No, emplacements. Let's do standard mortar turret. Bell emplacements. Makeshift. Makeshift. Placements. Standard shotgun turret instead of a makeshift. Alright, I think that's good. We got a cluster bomb launcher, 2 machine guns, nice chassis to boot.
We've reached the northern pylon, which seems to be the source of the broadcast. It was the broadcast that started this whole mess in the first place, and destroying this pylon should end it all. At least it better.
Alright. So now we're going to destroy Vlad's tower thing, pylon, whatever. Ready to deploy.
Looks like there's a large cluster of radio towers up ahead. Destroy them, end the broadcast, and end this war!
Woodruff, would you kindly lower your annoying voice? You're going to wake my baby.
Vlad, you've officially gone nuts. No one would have a baby with...
Ah, yes, I know it's a little ostentation, but glory in the pursuit of the broadcast is no vice.
Okay!
Hurry up and reload! Come on! Get this resistor off of me!
Oh, I hit the A button by mistake. Whoops.
Need a shotgun turret, sir. This is not good. Guns aren't ready yet.
That target's shielded, Marine. Try a different target.
Shotgun turret, sir. Yeah, die, tube! Taste this!
Oh, hello.
Need a shotgun turret, sir. We're taking fire.
Oh, this is gonna be a annoying boss fight.
So efficient and satisfied.
At least I can lock myself down with the lockdown ability. Oh, jeez. Okay, that was not a good idea. Holy crap.
Need a shotgun turret, sir. Not so tough against my artillery cannon, are you?
Ow, ow.
I'm smelling diesel. That's not nice. Shotgun turret, sir.
Place that there.
Not sure how much longer they can pull together. I think I've got a hydraulic leak.
Come on. Open up. Oh.
Taking damage. Need a shotgun turret, sir.
Locked down right in the pain, yeah.
So efficient and satisfying. I think I've got a hydraulic leak. Guns aren't ready yet. This shredder gun will help peel off some extra scrap from those tubes. Not sure how much longer she can hold together. Need a shotgun turret, sir.
All right.
I'm smelling diesel. That's not a good sign.
Open up. Open up.
So efficient and satisfying. I think I've got a hydraulic leak.
Oh, I could attack the legs even if they're not
Cannon, are you?
open.
Not sure how much longer
Well, I wish I knew that. It's the hive mind from the flood.
I'm smelling diesel. That's not a good sign. Need a shotgun turret, sir. We're taking fire. This shredder gun will help peel off the rest of the scrap with those tubes.
Booyah. Woo!
You hear that? Silence.
Victory in Europe. Level up. Congratulations. Makeshift machine gun turret. Light broadcaster. Fries tube circuitry with concentrated radio waves. Close range. High damage. Minimal side effects. Minimal side effects, huh? It's been real. Keep it up. Gotta get to bed. Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to head off myself. So, this has been Iron Brigade. It's still available on Steam, and it's up to, like I said, 4-player co-op. So,
The northern pylon fell. The broadcast was silent at last. We celebrated. Like idiots, we thought the war was over. Then we found the cable, the true source of the broadcast. The pylon was only a slave, a repeater. The thing we really needed to kill was on the other end, so we followed it across the sea, halfway around the world. It finally rose from the ocean and snaked into the desert, an umbilical cord leading straight into the enemy's unholy womb. We said we'd chase it to hell and back, and it looked like we were halfway there.
alrighty, so continuing my outro. Thank you all so much for joining me again today on Mecha March Madness. As always, I'm your humble host, Raven800. If you like what you saw, hit the like button. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe and stay tuned for more Mecha March Madness coming up tomorrow. We will be playing another random Met game from my list of games on Steam. So if you're interested in seeing more, stay tuned to see what else I'll be playing tomorrow. Also, if you like what you see and you feel like supporting me, hit up my I was gonna call it a Ko-fi link again. It's Coffee link down in the description below. Anyway, thank you all again so much for watching. I hope you all have yourselves a good night, a good morning, and I'll hopefully see you all on the next stream. Good night, everybody.
Our new machine gun turret is incredibly versatile. It can hit targets in the air or on the ground, and it's cheap. It also spits out a ton of bullets, making it ideal when fighting lots of small tubes. It's a bit weaker than other turrets, but you'll find it invaluable in the field.